goof of country ass, they'll start unfollowing by the tens of hundreds. Again. And they should. Because the truth is, the only reason they were following was because of the witchcraft and the spells that were being pushed out through the media. Y'all ain't fans because y'all really love them and y'all really think they're the best. You're fans because you fell for the hype. And they are hypes. Diddy a whole hype. Diddy a designer crackhead. Yes, he is. Whole designer crackhead. With his designer crack that he breaks down, the purple rock cocaine and the turns. Yes. These are drug addicts. And of course I'm in Dallas. Yes, I'm home. I'm about to get back on that blue couch. And there's a couple of people that's going to be with me on that blue couch this week. I find it very interesting. Very, very interesting. That's okay. Keep creating your little fires everywhere and send everybody in a frenzy going fetching water to put out all the fires. If I want all my fires to stop at one time, I just pray to God and he make it rain. Like he's doing right now. Real life street stars, baby. We back on the blue couch. You better believe it. And shout out to Pierce Morgan and to the producers. Oh, and by the way, A2 Titties, the producers didn't think I was crazy. They didn't think I was on crack. They didn't think, matter of fact, I think they liked me.
I'm gonna have you back. They said they're gonna have you back.
And they said they want to have me back. I'm welcome to come back.
Should I strike him? How about it?
I say strike everybody, baby. Fucking strike them all. Like you're a fucking weirdo. All of you. The things you do with children. A2 Titties, Andre Turner Jr., has been accused by Tasha K and her minions of possessing child pornography. The official king primate has also been accused of the exact same things. Sean Monkeyway had children with a crackhead, and now those older children aren't living with him anymore. I think he sent them up to Big Daddy's house, that white man that used to love having sex with him, who probably wants a younger replica now. Y'all make victims. You got another weirdo robot bitch who has a child endangerment case where a child passed away and she covered for the man that initiated the whole thing. Like, all of these people are weird. They hurt kids. I know I can sing. I've been able to do that my whole life. And they've been trying to stop me my whole career. Because, see, unlike Beyonce, I'm not willing to hurt people to get famous. See, that's the part of the story that they're not telling y'all. That the more terrible you are, the more they'll protect you. Look at poor Ashton Kutcher. All those things he couldn't talk about. You know, Vlad and Mila Kunis are both Ukrainian, and they spent a lot of time raising money for, Ashton and Mila. You remember? They raised millions for Ukraine. I wonder how much of that money did Zelensky actually get? Considering how Naomi Campbell's recent misdeeds that have come public with the stealing money from the charity for a lavish lifestyle and, beluga caviar and $50,000 boots. Like, I think Naomi Campbell has opened up the very dark world of charity. Y'all sure Zelensky got all that money, Ashton? I know Mila probably gave a damn, but Ashton, you don't give a fuck about nobody. Look at the way you did Demi. And allegedly her daughters. I guess you glad Bruce Willis, is in the dimension now, so he can't remember to kick your fucking ass. I wonder if that dementia showed up naturally. Or was it induced? Like it was with Clarence Avant, allegedly. Charities are scams. They use them to launder money and to make themselves look better in the public eye so people think that they're good Samaritans. The only good me being on bond still does for my enemies is make sure that I can't legally carry a firearm to protect myself. The only thing that my fiance having a restraining order on him does is keep him from legally carrying firearms, which they had some person named Benson running around saying, chat room after chat room all summer long, they can't carry no guns. Y'all go get them. Y'all go get them. They can't defend themselves.
Play with their life if they want
The only
to.
thing you'll do is make a victim.
Yep.
And put us in more legal problems. What happened in 2016? We're going to get to that. Where lots of artists died. Yeah. They do this all the time. And we are going to get to it. But we got to get the victims in a safe place. And the victims are not safe until we snatch up all the weirdos. Because whether they're getting along or not, accomplices are, they're beholden to one another. And just because Diddy's in jail doesn't mean that one of his associates isn't still making sure that the victim-making machine is quietly going along and making sure that people are quieted appropriately. See, y'all remember that movie, Kiss the Girls? Go back and watch that movie again. They thought it was one serial unaliver. But as they went on, they found out it was two. They had two different styles. One was wild and crazy, and the other was calculated, cunning, charismatic. He also turned out to be a law enforcement agent himself. But see, his buddy was out there on the West Coast, and he was in Durham, North Carolina. And they were competing, sharing their files online, the new girls they had and what they were going to do to them, keeping them, holding them hostage, drugging them, drugging their food, their water, their milk. See, if you go back and look at that movie now, those two hunted together. They had the same proclivities. One was just a little more careful than the other. And guess what? It was the weak one that brought the whole game down. The sloppy one brought the whole game down. And then, because of the selection of victims, they were finally able to track down the other one in North Carolina. But even after they broke into his lair, they said that he would use to complete his signature on the ransom notes for the missing women was the same way he signed his name on his police reports. And that evidence was right there. And nobody bothered to look. Most of our enemies are in the police station and they work for the bad guys. People like Officer Martinez in DeSoto, who like to party with his criminals and get a little blowjob while he's at it for his trouble. Jay-Z is next. I promise you that. In the name of Yeshua, oh my dead son. He will be next. What was it the Star? Star was dick riding the shit out of Jay-Z last night. What? It's Jay-Z. He's a different kind. He's a different kind. And Jay-Z and Diddy is one thing. Why is nobody paying attention to the fact that these two best friends got different kinds of friends? Because see, what everybody does know in the business is that Leor Cohen hates Diddy. And he's been pissed off at Clive Davis for putting that little monkey in power. He never liked Diddy. He thinks Diddy is uncontrollable. He thinks Diddy is too wild. Apparently, Leor was right about that. Because he knew if Diddy got busted, he had the ability to knock down the whole game. I could see why Leor Cohen wouldn't like Diddy. Haven't y'all noticed that on YouTube, there's a lot of Jay-Z worship, but Diddy gets ran through all the time. You want to know why? Because Leor Cohen is running it. His mentor, his handler, his Mossad agent. Vlad, you Ukrainian and you Jewish. What does anybody know about your pedigree? You got any Mossad agents in your family? Israeli intelligence? I think Alicia Keys should go find herself a woman, come out of the closet, and finally be happy. Ain't you sick and tired of smelling Diddy shit all over your husband's dick? It smell like? Because every time you have had sex with your husband, I am sure you have run across traces of E. coli on his penis. Like, y'all need to stop playing. Look at Kiss the Girls. Serial unalivers who hunt together, cover each other's tracks, cover each other's steps, see? This is what Sean Combs, Sean Carter have been doing for decades. Unless we get both, they are a two-headed monster. Unless we get both, the victims are not safe. There is still someone in a position of power that can send out the little subliminal warnings and the threats and the this and the that. You could say it's way too graphic, but that's what happens when a man is having homosexual sex with another man, unprotected, because they don't use condoms. And then you think about all that baby oil and stuff getting trapped all over the place. There's no way she hasn't run into the essence of Diddy. Diddy essence has been on her gay husband for quite some time. Haven't y'all noticed they get gay people to marry each other, to cover each other's secrets, so they can have children without having to worry about, yeah, she's a whole dyke. Look, y'all, it's time for me to get up. I think I missed breakfast, didn't I?
No. Let's go.
No, it's downstairs, isn't it?
I know, let's go.
I think it's over it. Okay. Okay. You ready to go have breakfast?
You almost said communicate.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
Yeah.
Without a check. We got to stop believing liars. And the LGBTQ plus community, AI community, it is now time. It's now time for us to take our community back into our own hands.